not the T.O. fight, what would be a good one for Shakur right now?
I take the Lamont Roach fight.
Mm.
I take that fight. Since, but see, this where it get tricky at though. Tank go out there. Let's just say Lamont Roach need to take need to take a fight before he fight Tank because Tank is busy right now, right? With the
Mm-hmm.
Jake Paul fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he fights Shakur and loses, how much would a Tank fight mean? Because in these days, you remember when Zab Judah fought Floyd? Zab was coming off a loss, but he still had one of his belts, fucking with Don. Don the Don. You feel me? Don King
Mm-hmm.
put that in order for him. So so that fight still meant something in those days. This is one of the
Mm-hmm.
biggest fights in hip hop. That was a hip hop boxing event. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it still meant something. So for if Shakur go out there and beat Lamont Roach goes back to the drawing board because nobody was really excited about you from the get-go. So if
Mm-hmm.
you Lamont Roach, what would you do in this situation?
I've been trying to think, man, of the best opponent. It got to be somebody good, but it can't be nobody too dangerous. I'm being real. If he want that Tank fight, and
At 35.
you know what I came up with? Floyd Schofield.
I like, I like that fight. The boxer versus the puncher. I like that fight. And Lamont pretty strong at 35 too, bro. He kind of strong. You know what I'm saying? They kind of size up, right? Height, length, arm reach, and all that shit. I don't know their measurements.
You know, Schofield bringing the, you know what I mean? He
Right,
bringing that to the table.
right, right,
Lamont, but like you said, I feel like Lamont is a little stronger, a little more stronger, and a little more on point at 35. I think he better at 35.
right, right,
So
right, right.
I say go ahead and fuck around with Schofield. Because that's a good enough fight. That's a good enough fight. People gonna tune in.
Facts.
People gonna tune in. And with that kid coming off a knockout and you coming off the good old draw,
Right.
people gonna be intrigued to see what's happening. And I feel like you can make that's still a good money, John. I feel like that's still a good money, John.
Absolutely. And it can be a main event too. So look, here's the thing. I went back and I watched that Lamont Roach versus Hector Garcia fight. Hey man, ain't nobody beating that Lamont Roach. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
If Schofield get out there with that Lamont Roach, he's gonna lose. So
Mm-hmm.
so I'm seeing people say Camille Moulton. No, too soon for Camille.
Yeah, Camel's still a chill. He's still a child.
Yeah,
Camel's in like he's in the sophomore year of high school right now.
right. Um, man, I like that. I like that. I like that Schofield fight. Um, it's somebody else at 35 too that I'm trying to think about. Uh,
Scary hour said Andy Cruz.
no, no, no. I don't like that. I don't like that fight. Not right now. I do like the fight, but if we trying to get something to stay busy and make sure that we still get this Tank fight after the Jake Paul fight, I don't think Cruz is a good look.
Mm.
If I'm advising him, I wouldn't. I would have to go through the list. If I'm his handler, I'm looking like, okay, we got Cruz, Schofield, we got Ashton Sylvie, we got Lucas Batty,
Mm.
we got man, we got a list. We can come up with at least damn near 10 names. I don't think I'm rocking with Cruz right now. We got De Los Santos. I'm not doing that. That's dangerous. You feel me? Uh, yeah, man, it got to be a good light touch. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a good light touch. And I don't think none of them dudes is good light touches, bro. But the Schofield fight, with him still being a little green, yeah, I like that fight. And then it'll mean something too. If Lamont Roach can beat Schofield, that's a it's crazy to say, but that's a good little notch on his belt though. You feel me? That's a good notch on his belt, bro.
I'm saying that. I'm saying it because of the name he done built for himself off that last knockout. People looking for Schofield now. They want to see
Right,
Schofield.
right, right,
So
right, right.
I'm saying, even though Schofield is what, number one in the WBA, is it at
Something like
35,
that. Something like
something
that.
like that. Even though
He a
he there,
contender.
Lamont got the flame because of the draw. But
Right.
that fight, I feel like would be that's just a barn burner. That's a good rumble.
That's
I
a good
like that
fight.
fight a lot.
That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. I like that fight. I like that fight.
Somebody said Texas 16 South said Miratala and Roach. And then Elijah Scott says Zapata and Roach.
That's what I'm saying. Now I wouldn't put Zapata out there with him because I don't
Hmm.
know if he can handle that kind of pressure at 35. Like I say, we still trying to get a good match that's gonna still have him relevant after this exhibition that Tank finna have. You know what I'm saying? It's for them to have for that fight to still mean something. So shit, man. Some people say I seen somebody say Lucas Batty trash. That's cool. H2O. That's cool. I think H2O is good. He just get careless. You know what I'm saying? That little nigga can squabble. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like Ashton Sylvie, dog. But these are good fights that'll still make sense for him to have at 35 while he's sitting there waiting in the cut. You feel me? So
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I like the Schofield fight though. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous fight, but that's a good fight though.